I'm a little hippie. And I know it's been a while. I know. I know. And before I kind of try to jump back into this whole content creation thing, I feel like I should probably talk about why I stopped. I feel like it's been almost a year since I stopped filming videos. I think I stopped in maybe February. Oh no, babe. No, 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 no. Um I think it was around like March or something. So it's not been a year just yet. Not quite yet. We're still a few months away from a year. By the way, happy new year. Happy 2026. Um this year I want to come back to my YouTube channel and I want to probably post daily. Who knows? I don't know. Um but I do want to give an explanation for why I stopped filming. It wasn't because I didn't want to do it anymore or because I got tired of it. I just literally was not reading as much as I had read previously. And so it like if I'm my channel is about reading. So if I'm not reading, then it's like I don't have anything else to talk about, and this is strictly what I want to talk about on the internet is books. So I guess I want to talk about why I left and then also what I have in mind for the future of my channel. So let's start with why I stopped posting in the first place. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was working in a position where I was able to listen to audiobooks all day because I was a title clerk. So I did a lot of data entry. And sometimes I did very minimal amounts of talking to other people over the phone if customers called and they had questions about when their title was going to be sent out, if it was sent out, things like that. But, I didn't have to talk to people and I could be at my desk doing the data entry tasks and listening to audiobooks at the same time. So that was what I was doing, and that was how I was able to read 10, 15, 20, 25 books a month sometimes. And um last year, around April-ish, around March, April-ish, I was just like thrown into a new position, shuffled into a new position that I did not want and I would not have chosen for myself, where it was more customer facing, not customer facing, or rather customer facing in the sense that I had to talk to customers more often. So it turned more into a customer service role where I was working in a call center sect of the business that I was working in. And of course, that's not conducive to being able to read as much as I was before. Now, that's not an excuse for why almost completely stopped reading. Of course, I read every single day, but I wasn't reading as much. It was taking me months and months and months to finish one book. So, last year, I read, I probably read 20 books throughout the whole year. So, yeah, it was pretty bad actually. And some of that was just because I couldn't listen to as many books as I could before. And then some of that was just being put into this new position. It drained me so much of the energy to do anything that I wanted to do. It was okay for the first few months because I was under one supervisor and they were very relaxed. They were very chill. And then the company made another change in an effort to combine roles but not increase pay. And I had to go to another supervisor who turned out to be super micromanaging. She was under a lot of pressure because the company was undergoing these changes and really putting a lot of pressure on our department, the call center. But because we were understaffed and the higher ups kind of acted like they didn't understand what understaffed meant, and they kept a fire underneath my last supervisor's behind, and she just then poured that out onto us, and it was totally unnecessary because we were understaffed, you know and we were performing, the people on the team were performing as highly as we possibly could, But of course, when you're understaffed, there's some work that just does not get done because everybody is occupied doing what they're paid for. So, and some people doing more than what they're paid for. And that just got to a point where it was just too much for me and I resigned from that role. So I'm no longer doing that. I do have another job. It's full time still, and I won't be able to listen to books as I'm doing it, but I get back a lot of time because it's literally 12 minutes from where I live. So that 30 minutes I would have been commuting, like if I was going to that other job, I get that back. I get that hour back round trip. So it's really cool. Um, but yeah, so that was why I ended up not posting very much or at all. And then the last video I posted was some months ago, I think, and that was me talking about reading big books. And so before I jump into posting again, I just kind of wanted to give this short little update of like why I was away for so long. Because I'm a very small channel, but I do recognize and I do see the people who have reached out and wanted to talk to me both on this platform and off of this platform and liked seeing my content, and I just felt like I kind of wanted to address why I was gone for so long and make it make sense. It wasn't because I didn't care about YouTube or that I don't enjoy filming and I don't enjoy the whole process of being a content creator, because I do. And I enjoy talking about the books that I read, but for the past like 9 months I just haven't been reading that much of anything, honestly. And it's been taking me a really long time to read what I did read, just because I was so stressed out and stuff. So now that that is cleared up, let's talk about the future of my channel and what I want to do and what I don't want to do and will no longer continue to do in my channel. Before, I was doing a lot of vlog type stuff, and I don't think I'll be doing that at all anymore. Not because I didn't enjoy making vlogs, but I don't know, I just don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be presumptuous and just assume that people want to like see my life and what I'm doing and be following me and all that kind of stuff. Like that's kind of a weird thing to assume that people want to see. So I just want to keep it at talking about books, giving book reviews, talking about things that interest me in the future, talking about genres, and even talking a little bit about writing, because I have published 2 novellas on Kindle Unlimited. So we might end up talking about writing on this channel as well. Because the reason I read so much is because I write. So I think both of those things go hand in hand, and you can't be good at one of them, writing, if you don't do the other, reading. So yeah, so the future of this channel is going to be a lot more conversation based. Also, yes, and that's going to be another update to the channel. I am going to try, I think I said this at the beginning, but I am going to try to post every day of the week. If not every single day, like every day of the 7-day week, I will definitely try to post 5 days out of the week, every day, 5 days out of the week. To get content up, and these will just be very short conversational videos. Like I mentioned before, no vlogs, nothing like that, because I don't think I would be able to keep up with that. And again, I feel like it's kind of presumptuous assuming that people want to see your life when you're a book channel. You know what I mean? Especially when you're a teeny tiny little speck of a book channel. So lots of conversational stuff, talking about books that I want to read, books that I am reading, books that I have read, especially coming up here in the very near future, because I did read those 20 books or so last year, and I do want to discuss them. Maybe not give book reviews, but talk about them. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little update on what the heck was going on, why I was gone, and coming back and going forward. So yeah, bye.